Hello everybody, in this video we're going to be seeing which key is truly better between the Shatun key on woods and the grumpy key on interchange. The main factor we're going to be judging them on will be the value of the items we find in each room, but there are a few additional rules to make things fair. Every raid will be done in online PvP raids. Any deaths after I get the loot out of the room will not count against the key. I'll calculate the sell value for all items based on the best trader price or the flea market if it's higher. If I die before getting all the loot, like somebody rushes me while I'm in the room, that raid will not be counted. And I have to take every item out of the room, even if it's only worth a little bit, just so we can see what was all in the room. With all that out of the way, let's get into our first raid, starting with woods. Alright, this ain't too bad of a spawn, I guess. Shit. I'm so dead. Oh, I got both my legs. That's one. Oh, there's a third. Or there's some. Fuck. Alright, hopefully this time we don't run into a 3N. Alright, first hit of Shatun key. Let's see what we can get. Wow. Bitcoin off the whip is crazy. PSO scope, a couple suppressors, not too bad. XL headphones, contact 4s, goddamn. This is a really nice hit. More suppressors, Veritas. So that nice looking RSS. I think that is that is a good first hit. Damn. Let's see. RSS with the Tango and suppressor on. Let's see what ammo is. Full mag of M80. Wow. Start bringing it just in case, because it get a lot easier. Shit. Just checking. Key killed. Worst case scenario. Bro, for a second I thought that was gonna be another Bitcoin. Just a GP. Bitcoin. But waffle suppressor's kinda nice. Couple scopes. Tape. another set of XLs, and the Valdez nice. More suppressors. On the under the still pretty good hit. Alright, let's see how this fourth attempt goes. Oh, got 3 more hits to go. Sniper scan. Dude. No, I really shouldn't. I'm just gonna go peek my head over the ridge and see what I can see. Okay, not sure what he was doing. Still shooting at each other. Oh. Found him. Damn, that sucks. Found him. See. What was he doing? He was literally staring at me. Nothing crazy. I am basically just a stock hog. It's level 15, I feel a little bit bad. Jam 5. Damn, he had a class 5 plate in the back. Still pretty good, so it won't swap. Something that's just a scav. Okay, they're just scavs. Don't tell me you can see me. You are. Oh no. Alright, hopefully this time nobody gets to the room before us. We'll try to actually get there, not take so long. That's what we can run up on. Let's see what we got. Suppressor. I totally am on that. Now, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that scope. Tango, couple suppressors though, it's pretty good. G28. Oh shit, 2 G28s, okay. This is gonna be a challenge. So let's just make sure there's nothing else. Headphones. Let's see. I'll put that there for a moment. Let's take the scope off so it's not so huge. God damn. Put the other one just in our inventory. And a Veritas, sweet. God damn, that was a 7-minute queue. That took forever. Hopefully we don't get screwed in this raid. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh. God damn. This is our 4th hit. We're almost to the end for the Shatun key. Let's see what we get. I wonder if stuff can spawn underneath the duffel bag when it's here. Yes, they can, because there's a Veritas right there. One. I was wondering that when I came in. Somebody else had opened it. So we can Bravo. It's pretty nice find. Guns. Suppressors. Headsets, damn, this is probably our worst hit. This key so far. Alright, final hit of the key. Let's see what we end off with. Wait me for a second. Sound like somebody else inside. Roller, 2 suppressors. Ooh, see a razor. Don't see anything full. Suppressors. The razor's pretty. Looks like we're gonna get another gun. Not such a scope. Still taking up. Just a bunch of suppressors, a scope, and a roller. Alright, let's see. First interchange raid. Let's see. Pretty bad spawn, honestly. We are literally on the far side of the map from the Grumpy Key. Gotta go all the way around a power station. But wow. Hopefully this raid doesn't go as bad as the last one. We'll see though. Oh, come here, buddy. I need you for Shooter Born. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. I really gotta screw this up. It's like fighting has begun inside the mall. Let's turn the power on for everybody that's wanting it. Not an evil person. Alright, first hit of the Grumpy Key. Let's see. Good. Grade 6 plane, that's a strong start. Not good ammo, but good, I guess. A modded spear. I think that's just FMJ. Full mag though. Yeah. It's fine. Another grade 6 plate, a contact 4. Check the jacket. Jump on. No. Bastion and a 7.62 MDR. Somebody. Sounds like 2. Oh. Alright, this time we're actually in a night raid, so it can go better for us. Wow, we got the power station spawn. Really not like to not die for a 4th raid in a row. Like an Iskra, wow. Grade 6 front plate and side plate. 20, 50, 7 and 40s. That MDR. Iskra. Grade 5 front plate. Ooh, there's something up. AS Val. Awful scope. Okay. Both dead. But we'll see. Let's see. 3rd hit. The Grumpy Key. Another one of the AS Vals with the fat type scope on it, and another MDR. Damn. Grade 6 and a grade 5. Holy shit, this is gonna be a stacked load. I don't know. Get everything. 5. Honestly, we're gonna keep the DRD behind because I just can't. AP63s out of this and we'll send top spot. Scar. Oh, you know what? Here's what we can do. Okay. Okay. That's basically everything except for the TX-15 and that scope. It's as much as I can haul with me, and the Dr. Disrespect armor. It's a 5.56 zero. Alright, finally made it back into this room and got a RPD with PS ammo. That's interesting. Grade 6, and it's another 5 GP. Some 7 and SSA. It's in the shell. Got a 7.62 Scar. Got a whole ass Thor. As long as we don't space. Spear. Kinda glad we found that. 5, that's nice. A mute. Okay, good. It's on. It's actually a few minutes. There you go. What we're probably gonna do. Do that. Every weapons. Okay. Okay. So you grab our spear. That's every. Let's see what's in the jacket. Yes, I'm not really that great. Wow. That is the first time that I wasn't the one getting screwed over on my way to here. Damn. Oh shit. But he's got a friend. Well, that's my chumming task done, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, let's see more gold chains. I wonder if that was the dude that chucked those nades or not, though. Unload. Fuck. Alright, and here you can see our grand totals for each map. We made about 3.288 million rubles from the Shatun key and 3.612 million from the Grumpy key. The Grumpy key will move on to the finals to see which of Ref's keys is the best of all. In the next video, we will see which is better between Voron's hideout key and Leon's. Thank you all for watching and sticking around till the end. Hello everybody, in this video we're going to be seeing which key is better between the Voron's hideout key and Leon's hideout key. Just like the previous video where we covered the Shatun and Grumpy keys, we have a few rules to keep things fair. All of the raids for each key will be done in online PvP raids only. Any deaths after I get the loot will not be counted against the key. The sell value for everything will be based on best trader price or fleet market price if that's higher. If I die before getting the loot from the room, then it will not be counted. And I have to try to pick up everything in the room, even if it's not worth a lot, so we can get the true value of the room. Now let's get straight into our first raid on Shoreline. Alright, so Voron's hideout key is located right here at the pump station. It's basically at the center of Shoreline, just below the resort, which you can see is right above it there. It's on the first floor near the end of the back of the building. Alright, first Voron key hit. 60 rounder, 50 rounder. Sight. The SO3 suppressor, yeah. Got a class 5 plate, a class 4 plate, class 6. Validate, sake. That's everything, not too bad. Our first hit for the Voron key wasn't too bad. We made about 440,000 rubles. Let's go on to the second one. Let's see if we can't get our second hit of the Voron key back to back. We are at the weather station, so we'll just run straight to the pump station. I saw my life flash before my eyes there a little bit. Good on. keep the glorious mask for now because I do still need, but probably won't keep it once we run out of space, inevitably. The chote's actually nice. Wow, East 226. Key we have. That's actually a pretty good key. I think it was selling for 300k. Ooh, and a Gingy. Keep the chote though, because I'm pretty sure I can put a scope on it. Take one slot instead of two. Alright, our second opening of the Voron key. What does it hold? It's a lot of suppressors. Last 4 points. It's 4. Okay. Let's drop those. Let's take up too much of our larger item space. Oh, it's a scav, I just heard him. It's really. Let's drop. Oh, wait. That's actually a part of this loot. Let's drop these for a second so we can. All of our loot. GPU. Our second hit for the Voron key was actually a bit better than our first. We got around 546,000 rubles. Surprisingly, those 2 barrels for the M60 were worth about 80,000. Into our next. Same exact spot. Oh shit, this thing has full auto on it. Not gonna lie, I thought this AK had single fire. Well, that makes it even better if we can sling BP in full auto. Well, I got the one that was standing. Alright, here we are for our third hit of the Voron key. Oh shit, we got the LEDX. That's pretty huge. Razor, 90 suppressor, hybrid suppressor, scope. Level 4 plate. Scope, stock. Brake, handguard. The angled grip is kind of nice. Damn. That's everything. That's a pretty good haul. Third hit was almost better than the previous hits, even without including the LEDX, which brought it up to about 1.2, almost 1.3 million rubles. Not a great spot. At least for the pump station, it's not. scavs or... Oh. Definitely not just scavs. Scav, bro. Oh. Bro, it was just a fucking scavs. Well, that's anticlimactic. I was really hopeful there. Contact 4s. HK. Sir. Or play. Or it's a level 5 or 6, I think. Let's see. Can we do to make this less sick? Can't do that. Pick this up. It's 5. Okay. Don't think we can swap a plate. Our tight space for this. Don't think it's fit. Let's see. The fourth use of the key gave us a solid 483,000 rubles. Now let's get into our final hit of the Voron key. And I must trip balls. Alright. Final hit. ICP. A 19 Vector, a Thor. Scope, validate, suppressors. Cat. Something on the tape. They have no plates. Got the 100 round AC with a whip. Damn, that's actually kind of nice. It's like probably 60 or 70 rip rounds. rounds. Let's move all down here. Cobra, Peter. After our fifth and final hit of the Voron key finished pretty strong with a total of 540,000 rubles. Now let's move on to Leon's hideout on Lighthouse. Dude, what is with the servers right now? Is it just constantly bad no matter what I do? My internet's running perfectly smooth, so I don't know why. Leon's hideout key is located near where the main road crosses over the water to the water treatment plant. It's on the second floor of the building to the right when you walk up the stairs. Alright. First opening of Leon's hideout. Ooh, G28. Let's close this. Go around. Got suppressors. A voodoo, that's pretty nice. Rotex is nice. We got a G28 without a suppressor. Got an M870 breacher. Serve kit. Class 6 plate. A Mutkovich figurine. Another suppressor. Not so great scope. Handguard. Muzzle brake. Oh no, a 2A2 stem. That's not bad. And a duffel bag. Damn, we filled up the bag. And electrical components. Let's make sure, because I haven't opened this room too many times. Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, ooh, there's a Grawl. That's a pretty nice extra item. Leon's key starts off really strong with a haul adding up to about 831,000 rubles. Hopefully in a good spawn. You know, normally I would not be thrilled to have this spawn, but as long as we don't get screwed by the other spawn back here, this isn't that bad. Wanted to be a little bit sneaky, we could even chill up here and see if we get a kill. I'm guessing I can't go on top of this rock, right? Actually, we might be able to. Oh, we actually are able to. All the way? Oh no. Okay. Almost broke our legs. Anywhere we can actually lay down on this rock. Post up right here, me watch the area. Does he see me too? Well, it doesn't matter if he does, he's dead. The way he was looking at me though, it certainly seemed like he could see me. Or had seen me. Which is crazy if true, because that is a long distance to spot somebody. Although I guess I spotted him, so... Prestige 1. These slots does the gunslinger have? 35, so yeah, no. Not worth taking. Will, however, take some ammo. Some of his meds. Alright, let's still live this so we don't lose our shit. Damn, that sucks, dude. I almost feel bad. That was kind of fucked up. I'm gonna hide all his stuff so he doesn't lose it at least, because he was lagging his ass off. Alright, our second opening for the Leon's hideout key. Let's see what we get. See, razor, Valde, suppressor, scope. Got a couple plates this time. 2 class 6 plates. Another PSO scope, another Grawl, Vulcan, Rooster, Guards, another plate. Damn. Alright, this is gonna be a challenge. Some of the Okay, we got 3 slots. Let me look around a little bit more before we start. I don't think I see anything else besides these 2 plates. Strike sigs. Jackets are not lootable. Oh my god, there was a Bitcoin in the pizza box. Alright, so we've got 2 more plates to try to fit in. Let's see what of the stuff that we have is worth the least. Half and half in both bags. Alright, then we move that, and now we can take that. The second hit for Leon's key was also pretty good at about 530,000 rubles before the Bitcoin and 1.3 million rubles with it. Please, better spawn. Actually, it is a bit better. We are very close to the key list. And I don't think there's any spawns between me and the room, so we'll at least be able to loot it. Whether or not we'll make it out alive is another story, but we'll see. Alright. On the full auto in case somebody shows up. And let's do our third hit of Leon's key. Kind of sucks, it's a bit dark. We do not have a flashlight. Oh, a flashlight. Okay, damn it, I need a rail. Well, this is looking to be like a potentially bad hit. We got a grenade launch or an underbarrel, grenade launcher, the boss. I don't know what to call this. Flex, that's what it is. Couple muzzle brakes. Sure that there's nothing down. Oh. Oh. What is that? Close. Oh, the door on the other side. That's kind of weird that you can interact with it through the wall. A class 6 plate. Damn, this is not a lot of stuff. Some aqua pep, screwdriver, and a magnet. Let's make sure to look real thoroughly. Make sure we aren't missing any potential valuable spawns that I don't know. All the pizza boxes, check on the floor. Check the rest of the table. Damn, that's all. Surprisingly, despite the small haul from the third hit, it was still worth around 394,000 rubles, which isn't too bad. Okay, so I didn't realize at the time of recording, but my mic was muted during the fourth hit of Leon's hideout. Luckily it was the only one and the hit was still recorded, but that's why I'm silent in this clip. The fourth hit was also pretty underwhelming at just 360,000 rubles. Real quick before we get into the final Leon's hideout key use, here's a short compilation of a few of my deaths while recording these hits. It does take quite a while to get everything together, so if you're enjoying the video and want to see more like this, then I'd greatly appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. Can't complain, this isn't too bad. Yes, there is, and they are shooting. Oh wait, no, running. Well, that was embarrassingly bad. A little bit better this time. This fucking map, dude. Great. I don't see him. It's two persons. Oh, great. Oh, great. Love this spawn, right, guys? Alright, our final hit of this room for this video. We got two voodoos, suppressor, laser, that star, got a vase, suppressor, the MP155 thermal camera, another Grawl, I think it's our third one we've gotten for there. Got a class 5 plate, no duffel. And final hit did bring it back a bit with a total of 558,000 rubles, which is by no means a bad hit. Now let's see what our grand totals came out to for each key. Alright, so I'm pretty surprised by this outcome. Voron's hideout ended up with a grand total of 3,290,000 rubles, and Leon's hideout hit 3,460,000 rubles, narrowly beating out Voron's hideout. But interestingly, both results are very close to what we got for the Shatun and Grumpy keys. It seems these keys might be pretty close to even in terms of their rough value. In our next video, we will see whether that is true or if it's just been a coincidence so far, and if either Leon's hideout or Grumpy's hideout is the best key that Ref has to offer. In today's video, we will be finally determining which of Ref's keys is the best, either Grumpy's hideout key on Interchange or Leon's hideout key on Lighthouse. As usual, the same rules apply. All of the raids will be done in online PvP. I'll try my best to make sure to grab everything in the room. Deaths do not affect the loot, and the sell value will be based on the listings on Tarkov's market. With that out of the way, let's get right into our first hit of the Grumpy key. And my red Emmer comp, not too bad. Alrighty, we are at our first hit of the Grumpy key. Let's see what we get. Got a class 5 plate, class 5 side plates, 120 rounds of a Golnick, 25 rounds of Devastator shells, that's kinda lame. T-plug, hell yeah. A class 6 side plate, nothing on the top. Got a P90 with a suppressor and a sight on it. Nothing in the toilet, nothing in the shower. I think that's everything. And some duct tape to finish it out. Our first look at Grumpy's hideout starts off pretty good with 453,000 rubles. Hopefully this time we don't die. Got the exact same spawn. Keep this on single fire for the moment. Alright, second hit. That's just the scav for the moment. Thor. Oh, a gazelle. Sweet. Class 6 and class 5 plate. Another P90. 50 M995s. 20 MAI AP rounds. Got another class 6 plate. Up there. Back. Or no. Jacket. Oh lord, another Thor and a mute. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? Put those in there to make that fit. I can drop my Gen 4 to hold that. Put that there. Let's carry that. And I think we are good. Then we leave behind 2 class 4 plates. I don't think there's any better way. Oh wait, let's see here. Okay, now we're only 1 class 4 plate. Alright. That's not too bad. That there, we'll put that there. The second hit of Grumpy's hideout was very impressive at 1,123,000 rubles. Alright, let's see if we can get our third one done nice and quick like the last two. Nope, because we are not where we want to be. Surprised in all three of these raids I've gotten here and nobody's hit the power. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but third hit of the key, let's see. We got 2 class 5 plates, a class 6 plate, some SPP, some BS, some SSAAP, some more BS. Looks like no guns. We got some Swordens and XLs. Nothing on top of it. Slick. Oh gosh. A Slick, a Fast MT, and an MDR. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swap that. We're gonna swap this as well. And we're gonna put this in our butt. Alright. Let's check what's in the jacket, and then we can get the hell out of here. Some spare metal parts. The third hit of Grumpy's hideout was almost as good as the last at 855,000 rubles. Yay, we get the same area. Is there gonna be somebody camping it again? Doesn't surprise me, I can tell you that much. Got the bigger. Damn, another Slick plate. Class 5 plate. SSAAP. The big E. With PS in it. Another pair of XL headphones. Check the duffel bag. Nothing in the shower, it looks like. Medical tools and a DVD player. And that's it. Oh wait, there's a jacket. And an energy drink. So RPD and all of that. Our next haul from Grumpy's was also really solid at 615,000 rubles. Hey, at least we spawned close to the power station. Doesn't mean we're safe. Alright, our 5th and final Grumpy key hit. A lot of plates. So we got 2 class 6 plates, a class 5 plate, grade 3 armor, a 45 ACP vector, that's kind of nice. 127 and 40s. Another 30, damn. 187 and I think that's everything once we've this. And the final hit of the Grumpy Key finished strong with 533,000 rubles. Let's see if Leon's hideout can edge it out and get the win. The first Leon's hideout key wasn't too bad at 435,000 rubles. On to the next one. Great. God, I hate vaulting over that railing, it always gets stuck. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not here for that. Okay, maybe a scav did it. Oh, hey, a cat. Damn, I didn't know valuables spawn on that bed. I could have been checking that this whole time. Alright, we got suppressors. Another gold chicken. And grip. Scope. Class 3 plate. Wow, that's kind of pathetic. I think I I've only ever found class 4 higher so far. Odor's a pretty nice find. It's not clue. Stuff that wasn't from. The second use of the key was a bit better at 491,000 rubles. Okay, we can't get up there. Not too bad of a place to start off. Alrighty, here is our third hit of Leon's hideout. Got a couple suppressors. Sacred, that's kind of nice. Nothing. It's a box. Class 6 plate. DVL barrel. Foregrip, another suppressor. Scope. This will break. A axle. You know, I actually think I need that axle. Ooh, a golden egg. That I'm pretty sure I do need as well. Another class 3 plate. And whatever's in this duffel bag. Toilet paper and a Zippo. Sure. I guess it's something. Alright. Well, there's our third hit of. Our third try at Leon's Key brought us a decent 521,000 rubles. Not too bad. Okay, we're just gonna stop in place. Watch me still not make it into the room. Just get popped by somebody on the mountain over across the river. Okay, well at least we get to loot the key. Oh, there's actually a flashlight on this thing. Alright, our fourth hit. We're almost to the end here. Alright, we got a monster suppressor, 338, a 762 suppressor, class 5 plate. I hope I have enough room for everything. Scope, handguard, another suppressor. Silver badge, we got a couple side plates. Besides the duffel, that might be everything. Oh no, there's another plate. Okay, let's move some of these things. Class 6 plate. That's nice. Right. A car medkit, a rechargeable battery. The second to last Leon's Key use got us about 510,000 rubles. The last hit is going to have to be really good to compete with the Grumpy Key. Before we get on to the final hit of Leon's hideout and the results for all of Ref's keys, here's a compilation of some of my deaths while looting the Grumpy and Leon's hideout keys. These videos do take quite a while to compile and edit, so if you're enjoying, I'd appreciate it a lot if you left a like and subscribed. That doesn't sound good. That sounded like it was straight down towards the power station. We may have some trouble. Oh my god. That's two. Oh my god. Wonder if what I'm hearing is him or somebody else. Or just a scav. Found him. Found someone. Saw me. And it was 2 people again. Holy shit. Shit, that doesn't sound very far away. That's fucking bad. You gotta be kidding me. Of all the things to run into.
Enemies front. I'm hit.
Wanna come back so I can hit you a couple more times? You gotta be kidding me, dude. I don't hear night, so I'm gonna get myself situated here real quick. Okay. Question is that a random person shooting at me, or is that bird eye shooting at me? Kind of hard to say. That answers our question. And that finishes the job. Come on. God damn. Maybe I should have brought the scope with me, god damn it. The hell did that go? That's where he went. Not fucked with spawn. Alright. Our fifth and final use of the untied key. Damn. Well, no big. Couple suppressors, a mall. Closet. Card, a Rotex, another suppressor. G-Sport. Got a Class 6 side port. Damn. Ain't a lot. And a rechargeable battery. Unfortunately, the final use of Leon's key was fairly underwhelming at only 369,000 rubles, a far cry from what the key needed to compete. Altogether, the Grumpy Key brought in a very solid 3,579,000 rubles this time, almost as much as it got in the first round against the Shatun Key. Leon's hideout was pretty disappointing this round and only hit 2,326,000 rubles, which was far less than any of our other hits of the ref keys. So here's our final rankings for all of the keys. The Grumpy Key pretty easily takes first with roughly an average of 720,000 rubles per use of the key. In second and third are the Voron and Shatun keys with nearly even averages of 658,000 and 657,000 rubles. And unfortunately in fourth, despite making it to the finale, the Leon key only averaged out to 579,000 rubles. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, then let me know in the comments which keys you'd like to see pitted against each other next. Thanks for watching.